Hello, this is Deborah on her life experience video, and this topic it's about don't give up. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on what you are doing. Don't give up on your dream. I think you heard a lot of story like this before. A lot of, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. But I'm gonna share with you what it's mean by don't give up on your faith. Don't give up on what you experience. On the circumstances that's around you, regardless of what is going on around you. Don't give up. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right? So, I will share with you a brief testimony or a brief story. I was telling you. So it goes like this. Back in 2012, I applied for my green card. Although I was gonna have it because I was approved from the beginning, but it was it's a matter of time before I get it. What happened is that each time, every 12 months, they send me a work permit, right? But I was at the last of my work permit. It was time for me to get my green card. So I went on and applied for the green card and waiting on it. And my work permit was gonna expire, but I wasn't gonna renew any work permit. It was time for me to receive my green card. So I got a job. I was working, and I think it was like 12 days. Oh my God, not even 12 days before that. I think it was 4 days that before the work permit was expired. Then they call me into the office and say, hey, Deborah, your work permit is about to expire within 4 days, that we need a new paper. Normally, in 90 days, we're supposed to give us a new one. And I said to them that I'm waiting on my green card. They haven't sent me anything yet. So once I have it, I'll give you an update. Oh, they said, no, it doesn't work that way. Just like you have to have it. We have to have it in the system before the expire day. Otherwise, we'll have to send you home until you have a paper. We can't allow people to work without, illegal. So that, I was shocked. I know the reason that I was a little bit shocked, because I was like, oh my God, inside of me I said, what am I gonna do if that paper take a while to come, and then I don't have no family, I don't have no way to go. I wasn't married at the time and I was living by myself. I said, how am I gonna pay my bills? That was, I was thinking about those things. I was like, what am I gonna do? If I don't have paper, I won't be able to drive. My license is expired, because the license that it gave me, it was, with the same time of the the work permit. And let me tell you, instead of them giving me 4 days until the paper is expired, they call me after 5 or 10 minutes again. The manager make a phone call. Her boss called her before she took me into the office, and then after 5 or 10 minutes again, she called me again and said, her boss said, I gotta go. I have to leave because, I need the paper. I was like, okay. So I went home. They said, okay, whenever you have your paper, you can call and we give you your job back. I said, okay. Well, I drove back home, and one thing that when I got home, I was down. I was down. I don't have no cousin, no mom, nobody in this in the United States. I told you that I had one aunt. She was in New York after I think 3 or 4 months being in the United States. Then she passed, and I didn't have nobody else, So I was like, oh my God. So, and then the other thing too, I've been sending money home, helping my family, right? I didn't have much money, a lot of money saved, right? That's a mistake. Save your money. Help people, but save your money in case that you have something happen, then you cover for at least 3, 4, 5 months, right? But save your money. So, and then I remember I went home and I got on my bed, and instead of me worry, but I was, worry at the same time, but instead of me going in the loop of worrying, and I remember something come up into my mind. There was a lady, she was preaching, and she said, 5 minutes spending with God can change everything around. And she gave the testimony that she went into a place in Guatemala that she didn't speak um, Spanish. Then she didn't find nobody to translate, or the person that was supposed to translate or something like this that didn't show up. And she knew a little bit, Spanish, but it wasn't that great for her to make her speech or her presentation, right? Then she went on her knee, and then she said, I remember I went on the small rooms and I went on my knee. I said, God of language, you can help me do this on my own, that you can make me speak the language, at least for the moment. Let me speak the language that I can speak to the congregation, and your message will be delivered to them. And then she said, I finished the prayer and I preached in English and in Spanish. Everybody understood. I remember that message, and I went on. I said, God, 5 minutes spending with you, that will change everything. I need my green card to show up because I need a job. I don't have no family. How am I gonna do? I need a job. So I went and I say, I have an idea. I say, instead of praying today, let me get my apartment clean up, everything clean, and so I can welcome Holy Spirit, God, into my place, that he can move turn around for me. And I went and did that. The next day I woke up early, and in the evening I cleaned the house really good, and the next day I woke up at 6 in the morning, and the prayer, I was praying, but it wasn't that I developed something. I wasn't only talking, but I developed, dance. So I was dancing in front of God and say, God, you have to move things around for me. Whoever needs to go into pull up my green card and sign it, I want you to go and get this person, move this person, and get the paper and put it in the mail for me now. Your child don't have nobody in this place. I don't have no family. I'm by myself. And then my license going to expire in 2 days, so I won't be able to drive. So I say, whoever it is that need to sign up that paper, that need to sign up my green card and put it in the envelope and send it to me, I need this person to move now. And I start dancing. Hallelujah. I put the music, the Christian music, right? I was dancing and singing, dancing. I said, God, I'm going to give you the best of me today, the best dancing today. So I danced, right? So guess what? after I was tired of dancing and prayer was over, wow, I was like, okay, this is it today for today. And then I went on. I was, all the time checking the status of my green card. Then I went on. I checked the status of the green card. Guess what? While I was dancing, they put my green card on the mail. You, you understand? While I was dancing, because when I started dancing, it was around 12 or 4, right? So while I was dancing, my green card was in the mail. When I checked that thing, I put the number, and then I found, oh, your green card has been mailed to you. Look at, true story. It's not. I'm laughing. It's just funny to see how your faith, no matter what you're going through in life, your faith can move mountain. If you really believe, it can move mountain. It can do things for you. So I'm gonna tell you the bad side of the story. When I call for the job, I'm telling you, it was 2 days passed by, and I called them and I say, hey, guess what? They mailed me my green card, and I'm supposed to receive it probably after 3 days, because it might take 3 to 4 days before I receive it. Am I gonna have the job back? The lady said, yeah, I'll call you back. When she called me back, and she said, no, unfortunately, we find another person suitable for the job. I said, okay. I went so sad again, because I was like, oh my God, I don't have the job. But guess what? All playing together, all works out for my good. You know why? Because where I was living, there was no way that my mind will have changed. There was no way, my listener, that I will have share with you my experience. I would have get into the same pattern of the same people with the same mindset, the negative loop of the same people. I wouldn't be able to get out of the crowd, So because of that happened, then I moved. There. I found more. Now I'm living in a around more positive people, but it took time because I moved around. I moved up from that place, and I went to the same church and leaning with the same people. But something happened. I was like, there has to be something better than that, right? And I went in and changed everything, changed around, but changed around that I live now, and I find more positive people, more people that see things differently. I listen to video, read books, right? Because when I was there, it was a group of and a community of the same mindset of people that talking, complaining, crying, praying, like over the same thing over and over. When something happened, they can get over the thing. They be the same testimony and talk about the same thing, and we live in the same experience over and over again. And just I was in the around those type of people, telling them my same story, and they telling me the same story, their story too. We in the same thing, comfortable, like telling each other our story. And the same thing, without realizing that we traumatize ourselves again by repeating the same story over and over, and then thinking that we were doing a good thing, right? Until I get out of it and I see, oh my God, I was really in a bad shape. You know what I mean? So all things work together at the end of it, right? I didn't have the job. Oh, guess what? What I have, is better than the job that I have. You know how much I was making? $10 an hour. No, $12 an hour. I was making $12 an hour and be in the same community, or gossip, comfortable, all those things. I'm sure if I told those people that I was reading one of those books, they were gonna tell me, "Are you out of your mind? You're not in the church. You're not listening to the word of God. Those are devil things. Those are the people that they have devil inside of them." They wouldn't let me, they will criticize me. I know it because I'm telling you, sometimes I listen to my sometimes I listen to a song like, romantic song. It's like, oh, those are the devil thing. We as a Christian, we can listen to the thing of God, all those things. You know what I mean? I was in the community like this. If I didn't get out, if I didn't get fired from that job, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be in the same, loop, right? But this is my message for you, friend. Don't give up in life. No matter what you're going to in life, no matter what, you get fired from a job, guess what? There's another better job for you, and the best one. And there's another environment that's better for you. All things works together for your good. At the end of it, you will see at the end of it, everything works out for your good. There's no accident. There's no accident. Mwah. I love you so. I'll see you again in my next video.